Hey, it's bitterly cold out tonight. Already dropping into the 20s and we'll head into the teens very shortly. We've got emergency gear. We have sleeping bags. These are emergency sleeping bags that use this technology here, this foil technology, to turn people's heat back to themselves. These super thick gloves that are rated down to the minus, to the negatives. Hand warmers, of course, here. Thick socks and hats to keep people warm. Food, because that helps to warm the body up from the inside. Tents, more like sterno, more hot hands. All of those things are really vitally important tonight to make sure that we keep people safe and alive. We also have flyers about Code Purple, where we're letting people know what the shelter options are, and we can take people into shelter tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna try to be asking people to go to the shelter because it's 20s right now.
Yeah. So that's our goal, and so we'll transport folks if we are able to do that, if folks are wanting to go into shelter. So that's what we're doing tonight. Again, we're so grateful for the support of the community that allows us to do this life-saving work. It's so essential. We know people are so precious and important, and no one should be without a home, and we continue to work for that day when no one will have to be without a home. But tonight, right now, we're going out because it matters. People matter to us, and we're going out to try to save lives and care for people that we love dearly. So let's go. So we've been out and throughout the community, starting on sort of the eastern edge of the county, and now we're right downtown, pretty close to City Hall, and have just been sort of readying ourselves. So we'll head into downtown, looking for people. We're supposed to meet up with some people also, so we try to be in as direct communication as we can with people, and again, that's relationship and that trust building.
Yeah, they contact us about somebody that start living beside them, camp beside them, yeah. And they was worried about this person because not have the equipment, and he needs to survive tonight.
So they asked us to meet them downtown, and so we're heading in, and probably be a lot of people out down here, we think. So we know that there's just a big gulf between the shelters and things like that and the streets, and so we try to bridge that gulf. What I mean by that is a lot of people don't know about the resources. Sometimes we don't have enough shelter in this community, and so we have some new shelter options that have come on board, and so all of that is really important to make sure that people are aware of it, and also, like I say, have the things that they need to stay safe and warm. And so often we go out on nights like this. So my thermometer's saying 23, and so it's dropping. It's gotten windy. So often we go out on nights like this, and people don't have adequate protection against this cold.
Yeah, also here in downtown feel lower because the wind, the buildings.
These buildings right here create a wind tunnel. So right down the street, and then down Biltmore, you'll have a real strong wind kind of coming through here. It'll just kind of cut right through you. So definitely colder right in this area for sure. So we'll make our way, and we're always looking, just sort of scouting to see if we see anybody on benches. Like sometimes you might see somebody there, or in some of these alcoves, in these alleyways. So we're just looking to see if we can find people. You need a sleeping bag? Yeah. We're gonna get you some of these gloves are rated to -20, man. So we're gonna hook you up with that. This is an emergency sleeping bag. So that's got that foil. You know how to use that. Put that closest to your body and then get in there. Just the sternum. I think I got one more. That's all screwed. I'm gonna give you more of those. Okay. You need a hat and socks. Oh yeah. Here's some socks. I'm gonna get you 2 of those. I'm gonna give you one of these because this has got gloves and stuff. Since you got 2 of you, you need to put your stuff down in there. Yep. Let's see if I can help you get it. Okay. So that don't roll out.
Thank you so much.
There's some food in the bottom of that. There's that. And there's shelter open. Would you have any way you want to go to shelter?
I do. That's fine. Things that's happened to me.
Yeah.
It just makes you.
Alright, I'm just checking with you on that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's no problem. How's she doing? She all right?
Good. She went down there to get us a cup of coffee a minute ago. She should be up
Oh,
there.
word.
Yeah.
Man, you need a sleeping bag or anything?
Yeah, I could use an extra. Would you guys have to have a cigarette by
Thank
chance?
you so much.
A cigarette, man.
You
You're
guys got
welcome,
sleeping
buddy.
bags? Got a sleeping bag?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, thank you so
Got
much.
you a sleeping bag.
Oh, dude,
Hang on
God
now.
bless you.
These have like gloves that go down to -20.
All right.
Some food in there. All right. Let me hook you up with this. An emergency blanket. You know how to use that?
Yes.
Sweet. Perfect. All right, man. I'm gonna hook you up same way. Okay.
Would you guys have another cigarette though?
We don't smoke. Neither one
Oh
of
yeah,
us,
we don't
man.
smoke.
There's that.
Oh, you're welcome.
I've got some hand warmers down in there. I'm gonna put some extra ones in there for you, okay? Yeah, if I can get it in there. You want some socks? You got a hat, toboggan? Okay. Socks. I might. Let me look. You're welcome. There you go. Looks like to me. How y'all doing? Come on over.
God bless you.
Yeah, glad you do it. Here you go. Sleeping bag? Oh, they're throwing it at you. That's so rude. Oh, let me see. Alright, let's get you some
Hey, what-
hands.
You got a hoodie, like a baggy hoodie.
I got a couple left. I'm almost out of them.
Oh, inside have
Oh,
a
these have
bag.
the gloves. Yep. So this has got gloves in it already. If you want that, you want a bag, or you want me to just do
Yeah,
this?
please.
You want to do that? Okay. It's got the same stuff
Hey,
already in it. You need a toboggan? You got a toboggan.
I would love it.
You want another one? Alright, double up. There you go. What's that?
A baggy hoodie.
No, I got a coat up front. It might fit him. I got one coat left. You think I can run shelter at all?
Have them feed you.
I didn't
Hey, what's
recognize you in there, girl. Oh, sorry, I know you now. Hang on just a second. All right, he got you a sleeping bag, but I got something for you. Hang on. He's got this. Get you a bunch of these. Wait. Okay, I see it. I missed you. Get $3. So this is gonna work with these in here, okay? This little stove hookup. So you can share one with your neighbor and there's one for y'all. All right, honey? Well, you need gloves? Yeah, we got some.
Mittens, but they, any big ones?
Yep,
Somebody cook them.
there you go.
They're too big.
We got you.
The what?
Do you have a really bad?
He's on and put these on. Oh yeah. I got one for you. How you doing, brother? Come on over here. I got some for you. Do you want these on top?
No,
I got
that's
plenty
too big.
for you.
That's
Okay.
too big. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I'm gonna give you these and these. Get you some hot hands. So in those gloves. There you go. You got toboggan? Hang on, I'm gonna get you a sleeping bag.
Yeah, I need one there.
All right, we got you on that. Let's see, I got you socks. Did I get you socks?
No, I haven't
Not
got
yet,
socks.
not yet. Socks. One of those, my friend. All right, yeah, you take care of yourself, okay?
I will.
Stay safe. Any interest in going to shelter tonight?
No, not really.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm not forcing it on you. All right. I think we got everybody.
Hey, so did you have any lunch packs in there by any chance?
That orange that I gave you has got some food in it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to list them all right?
Yeah.
So I guess we can continue looking for people around and see.
Absolutely.
Usually people sleep in some of the doorways of
Right
the
in the
business.
doorways. So we'll be traveling around just looking for people and grateful always that we came out and are able to help in this way.
With so many people without even gloves. So,
Hardly anybody had gloves on. It just blows my mind.
Yeah, and thank you so much to all the people that support us. We have access to buy this in bulk. Then it's like the perfect gloves for this kind of situation. Then it's belongs 20. Like you can see here, belongs 20.
How you doing, brother? You need some sleeping bag and stuff? Yeah. All right. Let's come this way, bro.
I got you. Can I have it?
Come right here. All right, let's get hit by the ambulance,
No, I didn't see that.
okay? I just didn't want you to get hit by the ambulance. Do you need a hot hand?
Yeah.
Now this is an emergency sleeping bag. You're going to put that. You put that this closer to your body and then get in there, okay? All right, buddy.
Okay, thank you so much to all the people that support also. This is all the things that you are supporting. Like we have enough to share.
Hot hands,
Hot hands, gloves,
sleeping bags,
hand warmers.
and
All
this is
kinds.
life saving. This is literally saving lives tonight, and it just brings me. It's so powerful. It's so powerful that we're able to come out and make sure that people are safe in our community, because we need these people, and they're wonderful gifts and beautiful spirits. So thank you for your compassion, and action. It makes such a difference. It's literally saving lives.
So I guess we can continue our way to look for more people. Yeah, I feel very cool. Whew.
23.
Yeah, right here in downtown, even then say there 23, feel like
Much colder.
maybe less than 20.
Much colder with that wind whipping. I don't know if you can see my fingers, but they're starting to turn white. So there was a woman without gloves, and she wanted some closer fitting gloves, and I said, you can just have mine. And so, but I mean, the tips of my fingers are definitely going numb already from just standing out a few minutes.
Yeah, and the powerful thing is that we are able to share all these results directly to where is needed. It's Friday today. What day is the Friday night when everything is closed. So yeah, I guess this is what you are supporting. Thank you so much to all the people that support us in any way that you support us. One of the reasons that we do these videos is to say thank you to you and for you to see where your donations are going, then going directly to where it's needed. And these are the reasons that we are able to do one day toys, one day sleeping bags. We do a lot of things only because you can support us and you decide to support us.
And it makes a genuine difference, a marked difference in the lives of people in our community. Whether it's making sure that people stay safe right now in this time, or whether it's creating a way for people to come home to their own place, which we work on every day. So we're helping people stay in their homes. You know, we've been helping some people that were close to eviction this week be able to stay in their homes. Helping families. Had a family that couldn't access any shelter that we were able to put in shelter a couple weeks ago, and since then a whole family shelter's emerged. That a wonderful group, lots of folks from across the community are working together to make happen, so we're so thrilled to be partnering with that.
And something that we was talking in the way when we was coming here to downtown was that, like Amy was saying, she have been here more than 20 years, and she never see that the homeless topic was like this often take in the media. So one of the biggest wins that we haven't had is then the topic of homeless is now in a lot of the media, in a lot of the TV or the newspaper than before. Even
Yeah, and it's interesting because, you know, I was saying earlier, like we've been doing this for years, where we go out in the dark of night just searching for people that need help. And now people are talking about this topic in a large way in our community. It was a large community discussion, and that's when things began to change. And so we're so grateful to help spearhead that discussion that really started when all of you responded when our friends were their camp was swept out from under the Lexington Bridge at the beginning of last year. And so that conversation has continued in a very powerful way.
Before this was no a hotel, then the people can stay. Like before, this unity then was created by the Pozo of us delivering the shoes to Jose and not finding Jose under the bridge. Was creating a lot of awareness, and it's because all you then have been supporting us, all you then have been sharing, all you then have been emailing city council, the mayor. So all this awareness is continuing now, and now people are more aware about all the situation that is going on. And one of the goals that we have, one of the reasons of our social media is let people know what is going on. Usually these stories that we share, you're never gonna see these stories being shared in other medias, because we want to create awareness for us to start thinking in how we can solve the problems.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. And when that awareness is created, and when you see us doing this, like so many people have joined us in this work, like going and filling street pantries, talking to their neighbors and just introducing themselves. I had a friend, a real dear friend, that was down here for the big crafty, and met somebody that's a friend of mine on the streets on a park bench, and she had given her some food, and they sat down and had this conversation. So all of these things are happening. Like so many of you all are really changing where we all show up in the community by going and standing with people who are suffering in our community, and that ability to stand with and be in community is so powerful, because it indeed changes outcomes in a massive way, and that we're grateful for. And what passion into action, our love into action. When we are moved by something painful, there's a friend that we just saw, so to do something about it, and so that's what's happening. You know, I think about the Beloved Village project, where we're building homes, where I got a general contractor's license. All of that is emerging, where we have, you know, a construction company that is about building homes for the people. Like, that is very powerful and beautiful, and beyond my imagining. If you had told me we were going to be able to deliver 1,000 toys to kids at the holidays, like, my mind would have been blown. But that's what we can do when all of us come together through the power of we. And so, you know, we can begin to change outcomes, and that is incredible. That is incredible. We had an opportunity to get a couple off the street tonight and into home, which is amazing. Such an amazing thing. So many things that you are doing, and that we are doing collectively as we come together. And so we're just going to continue to search sort of the alleyways, the cat holes, and be able to see if we can make sure that people are okay, get people into shelter when we can, and if they want that, and also stocking our street pantries to make sure that even when we're not there, we're there for people that need it the most.
So we hope that everybody have a good night, and thank you so much. Like we were saying, thank you so much for all your support and all your love. Without you, it was impossible to do this work.
That's right. And how, I can't tell you how relieved and grateful people were when we showed up tonight. And so glad to see. And literally, I'm still just sitting with and struck with, like, literally nobody had gloves on their hands. 23 degrees. So thank you for being able to do that, to connect people to warmth and to show you care. That's incredible. In a world where, you know, fear and hate and all of the things seem to rear their ugly heads, we can tell people that they're beautiful and that people care about them, and begin to change policies and begin to change the outcomes, so that we end homelessness, and that